But it's been a long ride, but I'm thankful for it. Hopefully we can keep it going.
What are your goals for the season?
Goals for the season, obviously want to win a record, want to make the playoffs and make a run. I'd be dumbfounded to say I want a national championship. Me personally as a quarterback, and I try to instill that in my team. That's the goal. We don't show up to play a season just to win conference and stop there. We want it all. So going to the season, that's something that I look forward to, and that's something that I want to strive for.
What was school in Mississippi like?
School in Mississippi was school was something else. There was a gas station and a Subway and a Dollar General, and that was it. We win a game on a Saturday night, and then there's no celebration. Just go back to your dorm. But a lot of great athletes. It was an experience like none other, and I was really thankful for it because when I got there, it really kind of tests your love for the game. You sit down in the dorm room, you have zero offers, you don't know if any are coming. It's like, do I really love football enough to keep doing this every day? And that's when I knew that that this is a game, this is a sport I want to play for a long time.
You talk about your journey and you can change anything. Do you think that that's obviously, some people could look at it and say, wow, he's been to all these different schools, these different places, but you look at it as something that's kind of made you today.
Right. It's made me resilient. I could have easily stopped and stopped in one school and switched to a different position. I could have easily gave up football and just stuck to computer science. But I took it as a positive. I got to these different schools and met different quarterbacks. Danny Etling, Drew Lock. Got to learn things from them that now instill in my game. So I look at it as a positive thing. What quarterbacks that say they went to different schools and learn from great NFL quarterbacks and NFL coaches and guys who are still playing and still coaching. So it was definitely a positive for me.
You look at guys from FCS programs too. Obviously last year with another kid from North Dakota State, another one.
Right.
Still the opportunity is there if you perform well to have a chance at the next level.
Right. No matter where you are, as long as you put the film out, the coach is going to find you. So my job is to be the best quarterback and the best human being that I can as possible. And everything else is going to take care of itself. As long as I come on the field and produce like I know I can, I have no worries, that I won't get where I was supposed to be.
How long ago was that 2015 season?
Oh goodness, that seems like a long time. But actually, my coaches called me up last week for us to kind of get back out there and make a little 5-year tribute video. So I was like, man, am I that old already? So, but it feels like it's forever ago since we were in the Superdome. I remember every moment though, like it was yesterday. What's up, baby?
Not too much, man. You mentioned some of the lessons along the way at each stop.
Mm-hmm.
If you were telling young Lindsey coming out of high school, what's kind of biggest advice, or to young quarterbacks now, what would be your biggest advice to him?
Just be resilient and always believe in yourself. There's going to be many times where things aren't going to go your way. It's not like high school where you kind of everything just click for you. There's going to be some times where you face some adversity. And when you hit that wall, you got to break through it. And it's going to make you a better quarterback, a better man, and just a better human being in general.
What was spring football like for you?
It was weird. It was weird playing the spring for the first time. I guess it's going to be kind of 2 new type seasons for Nicholls. The spring, and then we're coming and playing teams back to back. So it was definitely kind of weird, a little hotter than usual. But it was nice being able to be kind of the only kind of football teams around the area playing and have all the attention on us.
How do you approach a season where you're going to be playing 3 opponents?
Right. That's a great question. I've kind of put some thought into it. It's like, do you run some plays differently that you ran before? Do you not run some plays? When you play a team a second time. I think the best way to look at it is whenever you come into these games where you're playing a team a second time or a third time, it's just you got to take care of the small things. Those small details. Control the controllables. And I think with that, we'll be all right.
Lindsey, what does it mean to you to be able to be playing here and then be part of the academy like this?
It's a big deal for me to be able to kind of represent Nicholls State and be the hometown quarterback. I'm also kind of chaperoning some of the guys, showing them around some of the good spots at Thibodeau. But it means a lot. I'm very thankful that the man's invited me out and be able to represent Nicholls State and put on for this great talent.
Talk a little bit about your spring season. Obviously you did some really good things really well. Now that you can look back on it, what do you think are your biggest takeaways for yourself personally as a player and then as a team?
I think it was a good season to kind of knock the cobwebs off. Obviously it was a long time since I got to play a full season. So very excited that I got the opportunity to do that in the spring. We thought we might lose that season, but it was good for me kind of get out there and build some chemistry with those guys, kind of see how the team reacts in certain game environments. And now that I have that, in my arsenal, I kind of know how to attack this following season. one coming up season.
The quick turnaround, how are you guys dealing with that?
Yeah, so our strength conditioning coach and the trainers are doing a great job of kind of helping us take care of our bodies. Sometimes we will push it hard on some days, sometimes we dial back. So, a lot of guys that are nicked up, most of those injuries are gone. Most of the team's at 100%. So, the staff is doing a great job getting us ready for the quick turnaround.
What about playing conference opponents twice? It's going to be unique for you guys in this transition period for the Southland. What's that going to be like playing a team twice in a season?
It's going to be a little weird. It's kind of, you got that kind of basketball feel where you play a team again. How do you approach it? You not run some plays you ran before. But I think as long as you approach it as you take care of the small things, the details on your side of the ball. Take care of your job and do it to the fullest, and you'll be all right.
You've been at LSU. You've seen Peyton Page up close this spring. What should people expect from him heading up?
A very aggressive nickel. He is very aggressive. He's not afraid to get in there and tackle anybody. I don't care if it's an NFL running back, SEC All-American. He doesn't care. He's going to get in there and put his nose in there and get dirty. Also a good cover guy as well. He's got great ball skills. Really attack the ball in the air. So LSU definitely got a great guy in Pitt Cage. Obviously, I miss him here. We miss him here. We wish he was still here, but we wish the best for him.
And he's going to let everyone hear about it too.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's got his little ape celebration. So get ready to see a lot of that this year.